Hi everyone, Joseph Morris here, creator of Rawrify. I'm going to go over what Rarify is and a quick intro to it, very quick, in 5 minutes or less. So let's do what is Rarify first. It's what I call a general utility API. It does a lot of different things. Basically, it has a bunch of different pieces of functionality. And the reason I built this was because I found a lot of inefficiencies and just bloated websites for getting really simple things like my public IP address. And I wanted to build something better that just delivers what you need and nothing else. It can give you your public IP address. It can do certain things in cryptography or certain things related to cryptography, such as symmetric and asymmetric encryption and decryption, as well as steganography, which is really cool. If you haven't heard of it, please check it out, and check out Rarify as well for how you can use it. You can time zone conversions and a whole lot of other things. If you're interested in learning more, I'm going to include a link to the Rarify project in the video description, so please check it out and let me know what you think. It's simple to use. It's all based on just URLs and no menus to click through, no applications to install. Really simple to get up and running with it. It's built entirely in the cloud, specifically AWS. What this allows me to do is utilize serverless services, so I don't have to like worry about like servers or like managing like infrastructure. I can just like focus on writing code for Rarify and not to worry about all this other stuff. It's also microservices based, which means each component of Rarify is like its own thing. So if I update one part of Rarify, the other parts don't come down. Basically, it's just very highly available and has really good time. And it's also free and open source. You're free to look at the code, investigate it, play around with it. You can even like fork Rarify and build your own version of Rarify. It's all totally allowed under the license. And just to show you that Rarify is currently a live service that you can like actually use, here's the Rarify homepage. This is like Rarify actually running in an environment. You're free to like look up your IP address, your user agents, base64. You're free to do all this stuff in here. You can check out the wiki as well, which I pulled up right here for like how to like more in-depth instructions for how to use some of the more complex pieces of Rarify. And of course, here's the code as well for like the actual Rarify like service and how it's running. Let's jump into why should you use it. So Rarify delivers only what you want as fast as possible. Like I mentioned earlier, I was sick of all the ads and all the bloat on all these sites for things that should be dead simple. I don't have to pay a monthly subscription just to be able to get my IP address from like a Python program or like a Terraform script. So, Rarify delivers just what you need, doesn't try to serve you ads or anything like that. Doesn't try to track you. I'm not gonna, like try to like save your whatever you're doing in Rarify or track you. I respect your privacy and I'm not going to try to like invade that. It's super easy to use. It has a very modular design. By that, what I mean is that Rarify can like you can plug different pieces into Rarify. You can use it for different use cases. It's really simple. It's just all based on URLs and passing certain parameters to URLs. But check out the wiki for more about how to use that. Like I briefly mentioned earlier, it integrates really well into your existing apps, scripts, and programs. Really anything that can like send a HTTP request to an HTTPS endpoint is going to work with Rawrify. A web browser, a CLI prompt, a Python program, an Ansible playbook, a Terraform code base. It's all going to plug into it really well. It has well documented functions. At least I think they're well documented. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a really good wiki for how to use all different pieces of Rarify that you can check out. And like mentioned earlier, it's free and it's open source. You're free to use Rarify for whatever you want, as long as it's within the terms and conditions. Nothing illegal or unethical. But yeah, you're free to like make your own fork of Rarify and modify it and extend it as you see fit. That's really it for my summary of Rarify. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to include a link to both the code base and also the current iteration, the current Rarify environment that you can use today. You don't have to deploy anything; it's all available to you. And of course, if you have any questions about the code, you can reach out to me in the comments of this video, or you can submit an issue in the GitHub project with stuff you run into. But thank you so much for checking out this video and checking out Rarify, and I hope you have fun using it. So thank you.